So I'm at DMV. It's only like 7:30, 7:45, something like that. Hey, good morning. How are you? 7:45, and it's already a line out there, which would be all right. But I'm gonna probably be here all day to get my license. Let you guys know how it goes. I've been practicing for my test for 2 days. hopefully everything goes smooth. I don't know how they do the driving test out here because it ain't really much to. I guess you just drive up and down this road. Hold on, I'll show you. This little road right here. What I hear is you just go down to one of these stop signs and turn around and come back, which won't be bad. That should be pretty easy, hopefully. But we'll find out. I said DMV. I meant LTO, but same thing. You know what I mean. All right, that was a big fat waste of time studying for that test because I flunked it. Say hey. Hey. I flunked the test. I got 47 out of 60 correct. All right, so I failed the test. I can go back tomorrow and take the test. The biggest problem is they don't tell you which questions you failed. So I don't know which ones I got wrong, to be honest with you. So I don't know for sure what I need to be studying. Either way, I'll go back tomorrow and try it again. For anybody coming over here, before you leave your country, I would highly recommend getting your motorcycle endorsement, because even whenever I'll eventually pass the test, it may take me 2 or 3 times, I don't know, 100 pesos each time you got to take the test. But even whenever I complete that, I won't have motorcycle endorsements until after I have my driver's license for 1 month. I have to go to some kind of driving school for motorcycles or for scooters, whatever. And then I can come back and do it all again to get my motorcycle endorsements. And from what I understand, the driving school is about 4,000, 5,000 pesos. I'm not recommending a fixer, but supposedly the fixtures are only 7,000, 8,000 pesos. That might be the better route, because trying to do it legit is, the best thing to do is just go ahead and get your motorcycle endorsements and have your driver's license up to date. But because mine was expired, that's why mine is a little bit more difficult. But as long as your driver's license is valid, you should be good. So this is the next day. I didn't go back because the weatherman told me that it was an 85% chance of thunder showers this morning, which it hadn't even rained yet, although I believe it's on the way. But either way, no big deal. I got some stuff done. Made some trips, as you'll see. I'll show you these clips of what we got going on today. Everybody in my comments, they said they wanted it raw. I'm giving it to you raw. This is real life, living as an expat in the Philippines. Yesterday, I stocked up the house. I even got cereal. They got Western cereal. I ain't even ate Trix in I don't know how many years, but I got me a box just because I seen it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some of that. But stocking the cabinets and making your place your own again, for any of you fellas out there, well, I guess girls too, like whenever, if you've lived with someone or you've been in a long relationship and having your own stuff, it's just kind of cool, man, kind of getting your stuff together. Got me 2 towels. This particular run right here to Mr. DIY was 1,152 pesos. I think that's like $23. And that's counting the onions and peppers and stuff like that. Got me some more containers, because if you've watched my vlog, I like to cook, and I'm pretty much a homebody, to be honest with you. I like cooking. It ain't that I'm trying to be cheap. I just enjoy cooking. Oh, and if other people are out there cooking, here's some more McCormick stuff. They got all the grill mate stuff too. If you want to cheat and use, instead of making your own marinades, they've got all that stuff over here. So, and it's reasonably priced. But I'm fixing to hang up. I got me a toothbrush holder because I just been throwing mine in the dang shower. Luckily there's a shower rack in there though. And I got this one. This one's falling apart on me. I had to get me another one of those. Now, I'll put this joker up here in a minute. I'll show you. I don't know where I'm gonna put it just yet, but I'm gonna put it in here somewhere. Maybe move my razor over, put it right there. I was excited about the stuff that I got, so I figured I would show y'all. Oh, and the dish rags. kitchen towels, you can never have too many of them. I've been using this one to wipe stuff off, dishes and everything else. And they get pretty dirty quick because I make a lot of messes. But anyway, let me get some of this stuff put up. I thought this was one of them suction cup ordeals, but it's actually a sticker. Hopefully it holds. I'm gonna clean it off real good and see where I want to put it. This is what I thought it was. I thought it was one of these little suction cup things that you just stick on there. It's pretty easy, but it ain't. I got some window cleaner. Oh, and I did buy paper towels. I know this has got an opening on it somewhere. Or maybe it don't. Well, damn. Oh, yes, it does. Blind in one eye, can't see out the other. It's got a little perforated spot. Get a couple of these jokers. And get the window cleaner, make sure I get it real clean so it sticks at least. And like I was saying, I don't know how many people would care about any of this stuff, but you know, I don't care who you are. This is the kind of stuff it's fun when you get your own place. It reminds me of being a kid, getting my first apartment with my buddies. It was about 3 of us. I mean, it was a shit show to say the least. We had one of those wood wire spools. That was our coffee table for the living room. Bean bags for furniture. You couldn't have convinced us that wasn't the coolest apartment on earth. Damn, that damn Windex is strong. It's got ammonia in it. Take your breath away. That means it works. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this, so I'm just cleaning it off. And it was pretty damn dirty too. Good God, that Windex, or whatever it is, it ain't Windex, it's Mr. Muscle. I see why, it's straight ammonia. I thought about putting it over on this side, but maybe not. Damn. All right, let's see if we can find us a good spot here. No, that'll be in the way of the handle. That looks stupid. I think I'm just gonna stick it right there. That looks pretty good to me. If that's gonna be the spot though, let's double check. Double check, make sure it's dry at least. Well, it spins, so I guess I ain't gotta stick it up there straight. It's gonna go straight no matter what. There we go. Boom. In there. Throw my razor back up a little lower right here. If it'll stay. Looks like a good spot for it. Now watch the toothpaste not fit in there. Oh yeah, we're in there. This one's about empty. I got too much junk. That's another thing. You come over here to the Philippines, if you do get a long-term rental and you don't plan on staying here forever, I was getting ready to go crazy and start buying trash cans and all kind of stuff. But I know eventually I'm going to get a house, you know, with a yard and all of that stuff. I don't think that I'm going to purchase anything like for ownership. I think I'm just going to rent, you know. So that way I've always got that option to get out of Dodge if I need to without too much trouble. But it would be nice to be able to have the option to buy some things like that. And if you get a house, that's when it becomes a little bit easier, or at least it feels like it would be just a little bit easier. If you're going to buy some stuff, maybe not like furniture. You want to get I want to get a furnished house, but maybe like a grill. Because worst case scenario, if you stay there for a year and you get a year's use out of the grill, you can give the thing away, and it's, you know, you ain't really lost anything, not much anyway. You can always get another grill. I've been looking already. Matter of fact, there's grills, nice grills, same grills like whatever country you're in. They've got the same grills. It may just be a different brand, built the same way. A lot of them, it looks like, you know, a lot of them are made in China. Some of the good ones are actually welded and made here, but they're a little bit higher cost. But most of the grills that you could find at any of your local Walmarts is going to be the same stuff you can get here. It's just up under a different branding. That looks pretty good to me, man. I can handle that. My other razor. Oh yeah, here's another tip. If you are coming here and you have a favorite razor, I would suggest bringing a bunch of extra blades. They're cheap here, but they have a lot of these cheap razors that, you know, you get one use out of them, man. That joker, the next time it's gonna pull the hairs right out of your face. I don't think that's what that's for. A razor ain't gonna go in there. Or if it is for that, it's for a skinny razor. But anyway, that's it. Extra toothpaste. That was, like I said, about empty. I started to buy a toilet paper roll holder and everything, but the ones that they had, I know that they were with the glue on the back or the sticky tape on the back. I figured that wouldn't hold up good with some toilet paper. But either way, you don't really need it. I use it basically to dry with. These things right here, the bum gun, that's the ticket. Look how much pressure this joker's got. Thing's a jet, man. You hit yourself in the rear end with that one, you'll know it. For sure. Clean quick. Getting it hooked up, y'all. These little peppers, I thought they was hot peppers at first, but they're just sweet peppers. And the regular bell peppers here are outrageous. Oh, got a bite. Hey there, puppy. What you doing, big girl? And these multi-tools, this is the best thing ever, man. We got a Phillips head, a flat head, and a bunch of Allen wrenches. You can pretty much take everything apart with those. Or put it back together, it'd be better. But anyway, one of the things that I didn't mention, I was watching the video, and this whole week has been pretty much focused on getting my license legit, because I'm ready to buy me a bike. I keep looking at my buddy Mark's bike out here every day. I'm not gonna get one like that just because I want one like that, but I know the better option over here in the Philippines. And this is, hold on, screen's fogged up. And this is just strictly preference, but although that seems, or definitely would be a lot more fun, if there was somewhere to ride it to have fun, one of these are more practical. Maybe not the Click, but just in general, a scooter, just because of the way they classify them, like getting on ferries and everything else. They'll squeeze a scooter on there because they deem that as the same thing as like a car. I don't know if it's because of the size, the weight, not real sure. Anyway, there's a lot of convenience. But anyway, back to the license deal. One of the things that I'm in there editing a video right now, and I realized I didn't say, one of the requirements before you can get a license as a foreigner over here, whether you're here on a tourist visa or no matter what, you got to be here for the 59 days. So you get here, you get your 30 days right from the airport, and I'm speaking on a tourist visa. If you've got a retirement visa, it would be a whole nother thing, but I think you still have to you have to be here for at least 59 days before you can actually go to the LTO to even start the process of your license. But if you're here, like most people are, I'd say a good 75% of the people, actually I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I don't know what the statistic is, but most of the people that I have spoke to are just here on a tourist visa. And you have to renew that every 2 months, unless you go to Manila. Manila's the only place that you can get a 6-month renewal at one time. The only place you can do that. The next time you go to the immigration office, you can apply for the ACR card. Once you get that ACR card in the mail, which, I mean, it won't come in the mail to you, it comes to whatever immigration office that you applied for the ACR card. So in my case, I applied for it in Bohol. So I had to go back to Bohol to pick that up, which I did. As you can see, I'm still going through that process, which should be easier for a lot of people if you take this advice and go ahead and get your motorcycle endorsements before you get here. Make sure your license is still valid for at least the first 90 days. If your license are valid for the first 90 days, it's not going to be an issue. Once you receive your ACR card, which they say it takes two weeks to a month. I think mine showed up 3 weeks after I had originally ordered it. It could have been there sooner, but I didn't go pick it up until about 3 weeks after I ordered it. So I don't know for sure. But at that time when I picked it up, I was in that window of being under 90 days to where I would be legit. And if I would have went to the LTO during that time period, or if I would have went and picked up my ACR card earlier, I would have actually just been able to walk in there and do a conversion. And that's the simplest way. But even doing the conversion, I didn't have a motorcycle endorsement. I didn't have a motorcycle endorsement from the United States when I came over here. So either way, I would have had to do this same thing to get the motorcycle endorsement. So keep that in mind if you're coming over here. Even for retirement, you're gonna need to get that motorcycle endorsements. And what I know now, if I can ever pass this dang test, I'm still gonna have to go and do like this school, like it's a motorcycle school or whatever it is. I'm not real sure. I did look it up briefly online, and I'll find somebody to help me through that. I think maybe I can I could probably just buy the piece of paper, if you know what I mean. But even if I go through it, you know what I mean, I'm glad that I'm learning the laws of the Philippines. It'll come in handy as I'm here longer and longer. I've talked to expats that have never gotten licensed. They've been here for years and they just avoid checkpoints, which isn't too hard. You know, if you see a bunch of motorcycles pulling over to the side of the road, that's why they're doing that. So it's not that big of a deal. But I just want to do it legit because I don't have nothing else to do. I really don't. I mean, it's fun for me. I like to have information. It's content, you know, and I get to meet people along the way. So no big deal. But either way, I'm just kind of keeping y'all up to date with what's going on this week because I hadn't been making videos because I've been dealing with this stuff at the LTO. And you're just sitting in the office, basically. You're just sitting there waiting 90% of the time. Didn't go today, took a day off, so I figured I'd make a video to let you guys know exactly what's going on. But I'm making the best of it. I'm thinking, I'm sitting here debating, I'm looking at these black clouds hanging over my head and thinking, I wonder if I can make it to the store one more time. I done got in a shopping frenzy. Either way, this was over, I'm out.